Hi, good morning. Let us straight go to the presentation. Today, we'll speak the story about HDFC Bank and little bit HAL because HDFC people may think, but what's the big deal in the story? But everybody knows HDFC Bank. But we'll tell you certain things which are happening now. And HAL, we'll speak in detail. It's a defense stock, and not everyone who has money can make few things. It's in the world there are only 50-60 companies who have got the money and technical capability to make aeroplanes. Okay, so not everyone who has a bigger money, they can make certain products whichever they want, and one such things are aeroplanes. And then in India, especially defense, you may buy it from outside, but if we don't have the capability, then actually we will be taken up for a ride, which means like a 1 rupee product will always be sold for 1000 rupees. So when someone does that, when we have the capability, we don't have to buy that 1 rupee product for 1000 rupees. So that is another like a business perspective, and the country wise, the country's certain things with respect to the security. So they have to do these kind of things such that they can have a better negotiations with the foreign players who wants to sell the product here. So let us cut about that. We'll make a detailed one. But one thing is like don't do SIP in HAL. It's a unique stock, special stock, but very unique. So anything may happen there. So but yearly SIP, yeah, it's a big thumbs up there. So now we'll cut it and we'll straightforward move to HDFC Bank. So here the story is many people already know the HDFC Bank is going to amalgamate or else take over the its own HDFC. Okay, so actually HDFC was born out of the HDFC success. So, but this bank has grown so much, like it's 2-3 times bigger than the HDFC, the parent one. So now the son or the daughter is going to buy the parent and the parent company. So this is what is happening. And in terms of business perspective, you might already know, for years together, there was some HDFC bank agent who was selling the HDFC home loans and HDFC insurance, so on and so forth. But now it will be a very synchronized and the same page like the employees, so that they will not be having internal conflict or competition, and there will be a smooth functioning of the product selling. But this doesn't mean that it's good for you whatever the products they are going to sell, but the product you have to be aware of. So I'm cutting the story about HDFC here, and I'm speaking the story about personal finance here. Okay, so you would walk into any private sector bank or even some public sector, they are going to market you various insurance product and home loan products and loan products. Okay, so especially the insurance product, you are going to pay for like few lakhs to few crores for next 30 years. So please be aware of, like, have a consultation, have a deep consultation, or else have a deep googling, and then don't make the decision sitting there in the bank. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, like, there are certain things like 25-year-old, if something happens, 1 crore which they get, that is called as a term life insurance, but we add a word that is called as a true term life insurance. Okay, so what is the other things? Everything is false or pseudo. Okay, you mix with Unilip, you mix with investment, you sell that one, that is not insurance, that is a small percentage of insurance, and more it's a kind of a FD or else a mutual fund. Okay, so when you want a mutual fund, you go and buy the mutual fund directly. When you want like a FD, you go and do the FD directly. Okay, so don't mix the insurance with all these things. They mix it because they need to make better margins. Okay, but you need to make better, buying a better product for yourself, and if you really care for your family, you have to buy a better product. By like your 30 years you are going to spend, and you are going to work day and night and then pay this premium, right? So you have to at least like speak to a friend who is or else a consultant who is aware of this, who can make you an expert, and then you can to a level such that you become an a good advisor for other people, such that you buy these kind of product, so which is nothing but the true term life insurance. Okay, so 10,000 something happens, 1 crore you should get. So that is what is pure term insurance. This is what the first thing you have to buy. And these companies, they are all doing these kind of things here. I'm not against HDFC Bank telling these things, but they are there to do whatever it's good for themselves and then their shareholders and their company, right? But you have to be aware of whatever is good for you and your family. Okay, so with that, like, but within the banking domain, this is the best bank, and when you want to buy a banking sector bank, so you have to buy this one, and this is extremely good company. So I told no SIP monthly wise in HAL, but if you consider SIP, do consider HDFC Bank, because once these things happen, smooth functioning is going to happen, and this company always has produced like yearly wise like consistent like 10% something like that. In terms of profit, it has grown, and in terms of share price also, it has consistently grown. Not something like certain other company like HAL, extremely good company, but there was a like 5 to even 8-10 years period, the stock price movement didn't happen at all, but the sales movement happened, the profit returns did happen there. But those kind of thing, at least on history so far, it not happened, but there's no guarantee in the future. But the thing is, or the stock market is, when it reaches the upward trajectory, it's the same story. HAL, you look at the last like 3 to 6 years, so it didn't perform at all, and the last 6 years it has given a phenomenal performance of like 2-3x or 4x kind of a return, right? That is what the market will be doing, and market will keep doing for certain sectors and certain stocks, and this will apply to HDFC as well. So this is a kind of the story which we all like clumped it together, and please have a deep understanding, and you can digest this news. And how to buy on a day basis, like definitely you will make 0.2 to 0.3 percentage if you are following this logic. Okay, when the market starts, it's here, you put here, and yes, you just do the waiting trade. And if it is already here, I'm seeing like it's saying 130, if already 930 it's here. If at all you want to pump in 100 rupees, you pump in like 30 rupees here, or else you pump in your 100 rupees here, putting it half a percentage or 1% further down. In this way, you will be making like 0.2 to 0.3 guaranteed. What is the guarantee? 80%. What is the guarantee? Not, yeah, 20%. You're going to trade, right? So this is what is a guarantee. So if anybody gives you 99.9% guarantee, please like you have to have a serious doubt on that. Okay, so this is from our experience, which we are telling something like 70-80%, and this is what happens. And 20%, of course, if it wants to fall 3% today, the down 1%, when it cuts, it is going to cut with 1%, and it is going to immediately within 30 seconds it is going to come down another 1%. But this is where what you do is you submit it to, if you have a huge cash and huge cash flow coming the next week or next month, you convert this into a SIP, which means like you put in like 1 lakh rupees today, and there is a 2% loss, that is nothing but 2000 rupees, or else yeah, so you just converted 10,000 also. So you got a 2000 rupees loss investing 1 lakh rupee. You make this as an SIP, which means like okay, I will tell it in 10,000 itself. Like you made a 200 rupees loss in your 10,000 investment today. You just convert this one into a SIP, and then you capture the next bottom or the next top in the next month. Okay, so this is the way you average a very good stock by the SIP, and this is the way you make like consistent basis 10 to 20% on a 3-year basis, like 60% of the time you are going to make it. Okay, so this is what it is with respect to the quality stocks like HDFC. And then we discuss a lot. Please like go back and listen to the insurance story as well. And this is the just for the picture, you just take a screenshot. Why we are recommending it? Because we could have recommended it like 5-10 days before itself, but we are extremely sorry. We had got other stocks to discuss, so we didn't. But why are we telling it today? Because the market may fall, is going to fall, and market may fall in next 1 or 2 weeks. Okay, so that is where like we want to pump in this SIP story, pitching into the day trading. Okay, this is about that, and this is a beautiful way it has traveled the last trading session on Monday. And as we told, you just crunch these numbers. We have got nothing too much to say about this. And this, if you want to, and we discuss a lot of stories. we don't speak about this. This has increased 4%, 5%. We don't want to waste your time. And we did discuss about Coal India, and we are not going to discuss here now. So, and BASF we did discuss in Tamil, and then yeah, so you can have. So we purposely we don't want to discuss that one now here. So we want to discuss something else. Okay, let us pick up Siemens here. Siemens is an extremely financially good company, zero debt company, and these kind of products which they make are very unique, and which means like others also make it, but to replicate it, certain products are very difficult. Okay, so have a DSA, like even when the market falls down, this stock can fall 30-40%, but when the market picks up, this stock is in a kind of a lifetime high. So this is going to make the lifetime high in the next 3 to 5 years. Okay, so which means you're going to double your money, which is 80% chance in next 3 to 6 years. Okay, so you double your money in your FD only after 9 years with some income tax and TDS, etc. Okay, so this is about that. Another extremely good is the PNG, Procter and Gamble Hygiene. So extremely good, and India is growing. Everybody are trying to buy the hygiene products. So please consider this company. And with respect to this is like trading in options, the microcast, we have got nothing much to discuss in this one. So if we find anything interesting, we will speak about that stock. And then here we did discuss about the plywood story with respect to green lamp, and we did discuss about jargon. Yeah, we did discuss about Mahindra Holidays in the Tamil. So Mahindra Holidays is an interesting story. It's an asset light model. It is doing its business. So even when there is a big COVID or something happens, even in the future, this is asset light model. So this is not going to get into a big problem. And then Jargon is it's a media company, and there is a financially good company. So that's why we are speaking about this story. And they have got decent margin. So you can consider, but don't do the SIP in this, but half yearly and yearly SIP, please do consider it. So, and then these again the levels is being given, and the story of these levels are derived from this one. And as you could see here, the minor MACD trending cut is happening. So, and today probably it will cut, and 15 minutes it has already cut. Okay, so these are all the things which I have told you, like it may go down, but it is going down because 1% down. It has been finished with respect to the Nasdaq, and then today the trend is down. That's what the SGX Nifty is showing. So, but our market will perform in our own way because tomorrow is the expiry. So, please be aware of taking your like position somewhere around 12:30. Okay. So, these are all the support resistance to play with, and I'm not going to repeat these numbers, but please study this one, and then in a bigger way, like you capture it. So, a lot of information is here, and how to do the disciplined trading with respect to the candles. These numbers have been provided, especially the 1 hour candle and the risk reward here. Please have a look at it. Okay, so this is a disclaimer. This is also very important, and the stocks discussed, like we don't have very big holding or something. We may buy or sell certain things, or we may do opposite things, but we are not going to do anything significant beyond few like lakhs or something like that. So it doesn't happen. So these are all the things which you have to consider, and always disclaimer is very important. Please have a look at it. And our primary purpose is creating the awareness, and the secondary purpose is surviving by selling all these products. And then consultancy, which I told, you can buy it from us or else you buy it from somebody else, but take a consultancy from us or somebody else, which is important for you. And then this story, why we are keeping it every day, is because it's very unique. Even you may be a big trader or a big investor, but keep when you are a successful big investor, even then you keep it 10%. Okay, and if you totally don't like stock market, you still have to come here, and at that time keep this one at least 30-40%. This is very important. And if you like the presentation, we'll be back tomorrow. Please forward this to your friends and relatives, and then we'll be back tomorrow with some more insights. Thank you very much.